Dawn's got transfer news for us.
Go on then.
Why are Huddersfield Giants chasing Scott Grix? They need someone to not kick the ball out when they should do.
There might be someone going the other way on that one. A very big name.
I think news has broken.
Has it? Danny Brough reported to be joining Wakefield.
Like Dick Whittington, he's back for the third time.
Well, here's a question. Then let's discuss it, Scott. They finished 5th last season. We said they need to improve their squad. They've gone out and bought Craig Kopchak. Looks like they're trying to get in Danny Brough. Those two players are going to add to their squad, aren't they?
They are, but the situation is there then. Jacob Miller has been the main player. Can Jacob Miller play with Danny Brough?
Yeah, but they're two different players. Is Danny Brough not an upgrade on Liam Finn? That's in the cold light of day.
Listen, mate, there's no doubt about that, but the fact of the matter is, Jacob Miller is the main player. He's the one who likes to take charge. So is that combination going to work? That could be just a bit of a problem for Chris yesterday.
Well, Danny Brough and Lee Gaskell managed to get it going at Huddersfield, didn't they?
I think what you found out from there was that the coach of Wolford said to Broughy, you know, when Gaskell wants to take charge, you've got to let him take charge.
Is it alright? Is it a gamble? Is it a gamble?
I think it's a massive gamble.
What, bringing Brough back in?
I do indeed.
Why?
I do. Because they've got a settled side, they seem to have a good team spirit from there. I think Broughy could ruffle a few feathers.
Short-term deal, surely. I mean, he's what, 30, what is he, 35?
Something like that.
Nearly as old as you, Rich.
I know. Is he better than the other person who would be...
Also as well, let's have a look at the other player then. Rocky Hampshire, he signed there, you know, he wanted to be the halfback from there. So yeah, this could upset the Wakefield just
Alright, well here we go then. This is elite level sports going. Is Ryan Hampshire, is he the player to get Wakefield in the top 4?
No, I agree. No, he's not.
He's improved. I'll give him this, he's improved. He's better, a lot better than he was, and I mean that sincerely. I can see why they've kept him on. But that is a big leap, 5th to 4th. And look, you know my feelings on Danny Brough. I think he went missing too many times at Huddersfield. And if I were Huddersfield, I wouldn't have offered him a new long-term contract or a new contract. I wouldn't have offered him it. I think they could have got better value for money elsewhere. But they offered him that contract. They seem happy to get rid of him, which I think is its own little reference, isn't it, really? But he will make Wakefield a better team. I think short-term, I see it's a win-win for me, for Wakefield. But
people were very excited because he's not a prop forward. Because Wakefield are just signing a team of props at the minute.
Well, no.
That's pointed out by
Tom big lads.
I'll tell you what, Kopchak will be a good signing. I like Kopchak.
Yes, very good point.
He will be a good signing.
That's another one we broke on this show a long time ago, but yeah, well. No.
So he's definitely signed, does he?
Yes.
Yeah. Done.
Well, Leeds not in for him? Well, should we not be looking at players like that?
I think they're casting their net overseas for,
well,
with the greatest respect to Craig Kopchak, and even bigger names.
Well, hold on a second, right? Here's one for you, right? This is a serious question now, right? You've mentioned that, you listen here. Who out of the current Leeds pack gets in the Wakefield pack?
Mitch Garbutt if he's fit.
Right,
Definitely.
one.
The only player I would take is Alan Cuthbertson.
Cuthbertson,
Could
2.
do something different.
Parcell, obviously, 3.
Yeah, I think so.
But back rower wise?
Stevie Ward if he was fit.
Would he? Is he better than Matty Ashurst?
I think he is when he's fit.
Is he?
The issue with Stevie Ward is he needs to put consistent on the games together.
You, Scully? Who would you rather have?
I wouldn't have too many changes to the Wakefield pack for the Leeds.
For Fita, he'd get in Leeds team, wouldn't he, if you did it the other way? Ashurst?
Oh, without a doubt. Ashurst, yeah.
I was starting
Tinner our owner?
Tinner our owner, yeah.
To Leeds.
You'd certainly prefer the Wakefield pack than the Leeds pack. There's no two ways about it.
So why are they not in for Kopchak then?
Because I think
you can't buy 20 Aussies, you know. They've got to buy some English lads.
They did do back in our great French days.
84, 85.
Mr. Jepson, he brought everybody from Queensland, and that really made a balls of it, to be honest with you.
I'm looking forward to Danny Brough coming back anyway, because it always upsets a lot of women.
Are you going to get his name on your shirt?
I might do, actually.
On your Spider-Man shirt?
I think in the short term, Danny Brough sparks the team.
Yeah.
I think every team he's been to, when he's arrived and he's got every motivation to be a fresh start, he does make a huge difference.
Will the Wakefield fans be happy, Rich, with Broughy signing?
Some will, some won't, because they don't like him. Because he leaves and goes to other clubs and stuff. Like every other player in the Rugby League. I can never forget after the 2005 or 6, whenever it was, National League 1 Grand Final, the one that Castleford beat Widnes in and Widnes then went bust afterwards. It's almost like they gambled. from Ashton relegation there. And Brough was the man of the match, keep them off the park. And in the press conference afterwards, he was crying because he had to leave Castleford to rejoin Wakefield because he already signed up. Poor Danny. But at least we won't have to worry about him going off on international duty at the end of the season.
No, you never know
Well,
about that.
made for the British Lions. I've got some Leeds transfer news.
Go on then.
Here's Dawn again. Thoughts on Rhino possibly releasing Matt Parcell and Ashton Golding, and mention of Martin Tapau.
That's the kind of player they're looking at.
Who's Martin Tapau?
You'll see when he plays for New Zealand against England.
All right,
So they've signed Conrad
Manly
Hull.
back row.
They've signed Conrad Hull. Finally, Leeds have
A
bought a
marquee
marquee player.
And they're
What
after
the hell?
They're after a second one.
What the hell?
Just wait till I sign Carol Decker to do this evening.
Hey, China in.
Yeah.
Oh.
So he's a marquee signing centre, is he?
And they're getting another one.
Martin Tapau.
There'll be a few. Excuse me.
I tell you what.
Gary.
Gary,
Gary.
Gary, can you just have a word
It's
about
okay.
Conrad
I'm
Hull?
sorry.
Sorry, we're going. Just go and see Richard A.
As I say, I watched the Tonga Australia game and I saw the standoff who Leeds have signed as well.
He got 4 back-to-back sets of 6. Leeds haven't had that in a season.
But he showed some nice. He didn't do it long enough for me from there. But I tell you what, he needs to get off the scoring diet, doesn't he? Because he's got a right podge on him, hasn't he? He needs to change his diet. He needs to get off the scoring
You'll
diet.
be alright with you down below. I've seen you in that kebab shop. He'll be there 4 nights a week.
He's
Keeping topped up.
He's got a belly like me and you, Mr. Wilson. You know what I mean? So he
Speak
needs
for
to.
yourself.
And he needs to keep off the bar. But have you seen the gut on it?
Just think what it'll be like after he's had a month off.
Honestly, he's
Him and Conrad.
he's got a tub on him. But yeah, I like the touch. He showed some nice touches, but he didn't do it long enough for me. So the jury's out.
Are we excited by Leeds' business? What I said the other day is it looks like finally they mean business. They've revamped everything.
Do you know what
Behind the
I
scenes, the team's obviously changing.
What I like is the fact that Conrad Hurrell has come with Gold Coast Titans saying we would have liked to have kept him.
Yeah.
We made him an offer, but he got a better offer from Super League. Right, I understand most people will hate the fact that it's Leeds, but we need to start hitting back. We need to be getting. He's 27. He's a current international. He's played virtually every week for Gold Coast. They wanted to keep him. We've captured a player on a 3-year deal that the NRL club wants.
Who's paying for this? Is this the new ground paying for it? I.e., they open again to get 20,000 every week, or is Paul Caddick putting his hand in his pocket saying
the
Leeds need to sign
board
some
have
new
made a
players?
decision that they're prepared to sign marquee players, which they've never done before.
I think it's exciting times, Rich. It's sad times for us,
Sad
obviously,
times for
because
us,
no
yeah.
longer can we take the mickey
Hashtag
out of
Leeds
them.
in crisis,
You know,
yeah.
but yeah, I mean, it is, isn't it? You know, they're going out, they're spending money, and they're going to be a threat again.
You want the
balance.
teams that are the best supported teams to be able to contribute something to the league. Last year, Leeds didn't contribute enough. Next year, it should be more because of the calibre of player. That
So what do we make then about this then? Parcell, I haven't heard this Parcell on the way out.
I've not heard that.
Ashton Golden as well. I mentioned earlier.
I think Ashton may go out on loan for a year.
London, possibly.
Well, if I was London, that's exactly the kind of player. I mean, at the moment, London have been linked with 3 players from Leeds, which, with the greatest respect in the world, even though they've got Super League
Have they got any
experience,
left?
you know, and you know, Craig Richards was a great player with St Helens when they won the grand final, but he's been playing at Leeds. So I think London need to get some players in with Super League experience or with a point to prove. And for me, I'd be signing Ashton Golding on a year's loan.
Also as well, Phil, for us with Leeds, who's going to be the halfbacks? Who's going to be the generals?
I think they are going to go with Myler and Lower here as the first choice, with McClelland in reserve.
So why have they made all the big noise about? Kevin was saying about McLaren. You know, he's ready to play first team football week in and week
I
out.
think he'll place them. I think they've got competition for places. You now look at the centres, and you know, as long as they're fit, it's the special K, isn't it? It's Callum and Conrad, and that'll put.
Is that your marketing?
Special kid.
Is that your?
We'll get some t-shirts.
Is that your marketing promotion
with
now?
a kid. I didn't know that.
Conrad,
Callum and Kaplan.
I'll tell you what,
special
Phil, you want to get yourself to the RFL for promotion and marketing manager, honestly.
Just make sure they don't sign anyone else with a K as well.
I'll tell you what, the halfback should get on special K, I can reassure you. Don't get on special kebabs, get on special K, that halfback, I can reassure you.
Somebody's fallen over. Terry says we need to be more positive. Is there any chance of any positivity forcing its way into the debate? I think we were there.
Right, all right, Terry, right. No, you can dictate right now the last half an hour. The last half an hour of this show, what do you want to talk about, Terry? Come on, positive. Well, we've just been positive about Leeds. That's how bad it is, Terry. We've just had to be nice about bloody Leeds.
Apologies to Ruben Wiki there, by the way.
He just ate a cake. That's
yeah.
I think don't misinterpret negative with constructive criticism.
Asking questions is not negative. It isn't. I know it bugs me when people go, negative. We're not. We're asking questions. Like I said right at the start, if the RFL didn't make so many cock-ups, we wouldn't be able to question, would we?
On our, we'd have no show. On our advertising.
No, we would.
Andy says, what happened to the League of the Extraordinary?
That was brilliant.
Great ads not pushed enough. Add it to the ever-growing list of Rugby League's missed opportunities.
What happened with the League of the Extraordinary was it cost a lot of money to produce that. And it was supposed to be a series of adverts, because you could see after the first one that they were about to hoist up the circus tent. And I think the plan was to at least have another 2 with the guys going on the field. But it cost a hell of a lot. But that's what you've got to decide as a sport, how are you going to market yourself? We decided that it was too expensive, so we didn't do any more.
Well, we get some other sportsmen. As been pointed out by Lot 17A, you know, we should be creating our own stars, not using other people's. Or if we are going to use other people's, like when Sir Kevin was nominated for Sports Personality of the Year, which he didn't win, obviously, despite the fact we all tried to fix it. They have the likes of John.
Right, the lack of people that are voting for the Sports Personality. George, is it George? Sorry.
Well, no, she's not one. No, it was announced yesterday.
Oh.
This is why it's all gone wrong in the paper. Yeah, it was announced at the BBC Teen Awards.
Yeah, she's on the top 3 issue.
No, she didn't win. No, it was the Paralympian whose name I've forgotten. She won.
Oh, we already had the award then?
Yeah,
it's not part of Sports Personality?
No.
So I don't know where everyone got the... I don't know.
Yeah, she getting in the top 3.
That was good.
But yeah, so that's yeah. But we got some recognition for it, you know, so it's good. But she didn't win.